Hello everybody, what is up? Mario Fanboy 15 here, and welcome to the third and final LMP fan game that I'm going to do for the time being, unless something else piques my interest. This is Pony Amnesia, Love and Mysteries. Out of the three, this is not really that well known. It's a point-and-click game. It's kind of like in the same way as Welcome to Ponyville, except there's like no voice acting and such. And by the way, this is the demo version, so that's the only thing I'm able to show off, since the team needs more artists. So if you're really good artists and like to apply, just head on to gentlecolts.org. I'll link in the description. So yeah, with all that being said, let's get started. Also, on the side note, I'm not going to do any of the characters' voices, since that would just be too weird. Me trying to do a girl's voice, but maybe I'll do one for Big Mac. Maybe Spike. I don't know. But yeah, let's get started. I really like this game. I wish it comes out soon. The first act of this. Oh dear, are you alright? Oh good, you seem to be alright. Ahem. Well, I'm terribly sorry, but I seem to have forgotten your name. So, what was your name again? I'm going to use my first real name, which is Zachary. Not my username, that would just be weird. Right, Zachary. I should have remembered that. Again. but believe me, everyone likes to call me Zach and not Zachary. Again, terribly sorry. Well, it seems that you are doing just fine. It's still dark out, so you should probably get back to sleep. See, I'm just gonna do this in my normal voice. I think you should be able to handle this world without problems. No real danger as far as I can tell. Just one word of advice for you. Keep friends. Friends are always very important, especially here. I'm sure you'll do fine. Well, good luck. Oh, the figure disappears, leaving only the stars shining in the sky above. You attempt to consider what the voice has just told you, but your tiredness overwhelms you, and you fall back into a deep sleep. So yeah, I'm probably gonna link gentlecolts.org in the description, at least for this part. I'm probably not gonna do it for the other parts. I don't know, maybe. You stand up on all four hoofs and stretch each in turn, pleasantly allowing the gorgeousness of a night spent on the grass to fade. You stand for a few minutes, pondering your surroundings. You see a few birds fluttering about in the trees. Hold on, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I went ahead and got a drink. When my voice does, like, I'll die or something, so my voice goes dry. So yeah, anyway. I read that. You notice also a few bunnies, and catch a larger creature during away from you and out of sight. Rabbits nibble on the underbrush near your sleeping spot. You do not recall how you arrived here, or much of anything for that matter. Your past seems to be only darkness. Darkness. The thought triggers a memory from last night. There was darkness, and a figure that talked about something. You can't quite remember what it was, but it seemed important. Beware of Michael Bay! A grumble in your stomach reminds you that some things always take precedence. There you go. You bend down and begin chewing on a mouthful of grass. As you raise your head, you see a small path through the forest that you missed earlier. You follow the path, still chewing, and see the forest give way to a gentle rolling meadow. The well-trodden path leads through the meadow and directly into a small town. Oh man, as I'm recording this, 2014's WWE Night of Champions is currently on, so I'm worried when I go to Twitter, my Twitter feed is just gonna explode. Maybe this wasn't such a right idea to do it right when Night of Champions is starting. But, whatever, that was short, so, I don't think I want to catch up. But anyway, you pause inently at the site of the town, but a site that has as much a chance of being your hometown as any. You head towards it. Well, it should be towards it. Whatever, I'm just nitpicking now. You walk through the town and notice many different ponies, all of extraordinary colors. Oh man, I wonder how good my reading's gonna be for this game. Ugh. None seem to pay you any mind as you check your own hooves and legs. Noting that your coat is a light brown color, you continue walking, looking around at the ponies all around you. Unfortunately, your daydream made you lose sight of what's right in front of you. Whoa, it's giving me Welcome to Ponyville flashbacks from the beginning. Thump. Okay, guys, so like I said, this is like a Welcome to Ponyville, where you get to make decisions and stuff. Here's the thing, guys. I like Welcome to Ponyville, where I showed off every decision you could make. I am not gonna show that off here. There's probably gonna be like no bonus episodes. I'm just gonna show, one thing off. But it's because you make a choice like almost every sentence, when you're talking to someone. So that would just take way too time for a bonus video. So sorry guys, but you're gonna have to play it for yourselves. If you want to see what the other choices do. But anyway, I'm gonna be a nice guy. I'm not gonna be an a-hole. So let's apologize to Spike. I'm so sorry. Here, let me help you pick those up. Those up. Wow. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the Spike voice. That's gonna kill my throat. Oh no, it was my fault. I'm sorry. I couldn't see where I was going through those books. These books. Wow. I am just having a hard time tonight. I haven't seen you around here before. Are you new in town? My name's Spike. Nice to meet ya. You take his outstretched claw on your hoof and shake it gently. I'm Zachary. Nice to meet you too. Well, I got to get these back to the library. Twilight had me out on collection duty this morning, so I need to get back all the overdue books. Say, why don't you come with me and meet my friends? If you are new in town, they're the best group of ponies to get to know. They can show you around and tell you all about Ponyville. What do you say? You're shocked by the reaction of this tiny dragon. All you've done is knock over his books, and he already wants to introduce you to all his friends. It's obvious this isn't your hometown, so nobody seems to have recognized you. So, with your other options being wander the forest aimlessly and ask a bunch of strangers if they know who you are, you decide going with him is the best choice. Sure, why not? Great! It's nice to have somebody else to talk to around here. Oh boy, he's going to ramble, isn't he? Don't get me wrong, I love it here. Except almost all the ponies in town are girls. Now that's a problem, of course. Yep, he's rambling. I mean, other than Big Macintosh and a few others, I guess, but they don't really say much. I never get a chance to just talk to anyone. It's just that, sorry to spout to you like this. I just got irritated that every day it's always, we should wear it to the gala. Wow, my first summer party. We'll have to do makeovers and all that girly stuff. I mean, if that's your cup of tea, I'm just pretending like he's talking really fast. I mean, if that's your cup of tea, too, that's alright. I'm just really like, I just really like one friend I could just really shoot the breeze with. There I go again. Sorry, I really don't mean to just keep going on about this. Fine, let's let him keep talking if he wants to. No, it's fine, really. Still, I don't want to keep just talking about myself. What about you? Where are you from? What brings you to Ponyville? Yeah, let's tell... like Phoenix Wright does in the beginning of Case 1, Ace Attorney. Tell the truth! I don't know. I just woke up in the woods this morning and that's all I can remember. What? Really? So you got no memory at all? No, none at all. All I can seem to remember is my name. Other than that, I have no memory of anything before about 2 hours ago when I woke up. I'm so sorry. I don't know much about my past either. Ever since I can remember, I've always been Twilight's assistant. She's always been really nice to me, but I always wonder what my mom and dad were like. Why did they abandon me as an egg? Or was I stolen? I just don't know. Besides, it's hard being the only domestic dragon in a world full of ponies. You can never really feel like you fit in. But there's no need to worry. Me and my friends can really show you the ropes around here. First things first, we gotta find Twilight. Yeah, we gotta find Twilight Sparkle. You're like, who? What should I say? Oh, thanks for your help. What? Actually, I have an idea. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I was just making. I basically saved the game and, you know, make sure what choices did what. So, I'm gonna go with option 1. The first choice. Thanks for your help. Thanks for all the help. I'm not sure what I've done otherwise. No problem. I always looking to make new friends. Ponies don't really come and go a lot here. Not that like that's a bad thing. It's good to keep those you care about close. Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, Rarity. Rarity. Not that I like Rarity or anything. I mean, she's a friend, but a lot of other guys are after her. Like this prince. One time Spike's really talkative. I mean, he's been really cool to me and all, but I don't think he'll help me get my memory back. I gotta find somebody who can. A task that looks to be easier said than done. As you follow Spike through the town, you pass several townsfolk. They're dashing to and fro, obviously wrapped up in festival preparations. Doesn't look like they'll have time for the problems of some stranger. You sigh, turn back to Spike, who has been talking the entire time. And he made her pay. Good thing Rarity dumped that. Wait, how do you know about that? Did Rarity say that? I'm pretty sure she did. Now that I care, I mean, I do, as a friend. Anyway, there's Twilight. Hey, Twilight! Twilight! As you enter what appears to be the main area of the town, you notice that it is much more active than everywhere else. Around you, ponies are hanging decorations, set up stalls, and pulling carts full of everything from planks to potatoes. At the center of this hubba. Am I supposed to be like hubba bubba? I don't know. I should say hub. At the center of this hub, and pursuing control of it, is a purple unicorn. Despite the opportunity for distractions, she's completely focused on a piece of parchment. That is, at least until she hears Spike calling out, Twilight! Huh? Oh, Spike, I see you made a friend. This is my new buddy. He's new in town. Spike steps to the side and presents you as though he were announcing the arrival of a prince. Twilight seems to buy into it slightly as she puts her parchment aside and turns her full attention towards you. Nice to meet you. My name is Twilight Sparkle. Welcome to Ponyville. Hey. Careful, Twilight, you might get copyrighted. No, I'm not gonna axe move. Nice. I need your help. Now, let's take the nice approach. Nice to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you as well, Twilight Sparkle. I look forward to getting to know you. I'm sorry to leave in such a hurry, but I have a lot to do. Please excuse me. Hey, Twilight, wait! This poor pony won and lost his memory. Since when did you get too busy to help a pony in need? Oh my gosh, that look on Twilight's face. Sometimes I decided to help Princess Luna organize the entire Summer Sun Festival. It's not like I don't want to help, but I have to do this first, and that's in addition to my studies and other duties. Well, I don't want to be too nice, be a too of a goody two-shoes, be like, can I help? I'll just be like, isn't that helpless? Yes, can't Luna take care of it herself? She was sent here by Princess Celestia to be in charge of preparations, but she's still having trouble properly dealing with common ponies. Plus, there are some who aren't too happy having her here. So they should get over it. Alright, since I'm supposed to act like an Amnesia person, I should just be like, why? Why aren't they happy? Isn't a princess visiting a good thing? Well, Luna made a mistake a while ago. Not every pony has forgiven her. Yet. Anyway, I really need to get to work. Hey, why doesn't our new friend help you, Twilight? It'd be a great way for him to meet the gang. The gang's all here, it's a P-O-K-E-L-O. No, I'm not gonna sing that. That terrible song. Great idea, Spike. Could you please? Heh, I guess I've been recruited. Not much choice, right? Right. Here's what I need you to do. I have 5 friends who are all in charge of different parts of the festival. I'd like you to visit them and check on their progress. That way you can get to know every pony as well. So, it's like Friendship is Magic Part 1, huh? Just take this list. It'll tell you who to see and where to go. As she says this, her horn glows with a silverish purple light. The parchment she was reading earlier glows with the same light, and a piece tears off and floats over to you. On it, you see the pictures of 5 ponies, each accompanied by the name and a brief description. An elegant group with looks ranging from elegantly beautiful to ruggedly. Oh my gosh, why can't I pronounce these words today? Ruggedly country. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Oh, and Spike, I'll need you to come with me. I have to send a progress report to the princess. The princesses. Aye. Are you going to be alright by yourself, buddy? Now remember, this one is really funny. I can't wait! Are you kidding? I can't wait to meet these ponies, especially this one right here. What's her name? There it is, Rarity. No, you shouldn't bug Rarity too much. She really doesn't like ponies who are too pushy. Oh man, okay, that was probably a bit of a jerk of me, but come on. I think the character's only joking. Come along, Spike. Will our new friend figure out how to deal with Rarity alone? Bye! Looks like it's just me again. Oh well, at least I have something to do. Now, which one of these ponies should I see first? Well, actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna have it be like just to make things more easier for me. I'm gonna have it be like Friendship is Magic Part 1, where Twilight meant all the rest of the main 5. So I'm gonna do in that order. So it'd be Pinkie Pie, Applejack, Rainbow Dash, Rarity, and Fluttershy. So first, Pinkie Pie. Checking your list, you approach a building that looks like a real-life gingerbread house. It is decorated with what don't you mean appears? to be a chocolate shinglings, sweet icing gutters, and a giant cupcake on top. Enter through the swinging door and look around inside. Hi there, welcome to the Sugar Corner. We got all kinds of treats, from cake to cream puffs to crepes. Whatever pronounce it. What can I get for you? You check your list once more. Yep, that's definitely Pinkie Pie. Full of energy, and my favorite main 6 pony, and almost unbelievably chipper. In charge of interventions, the list reads, you smile at the dedicated worker and... Well, first let's introduce myself. Hi there, you must be Pinkie Pie. My name is Zachary. Why, hello! I'm always happy to meet a new pony. Well, except the last pony who was in here. He was kind of rude, but it doesn't bother me too much. Anyway, I knew you were new because I haven't seen you here before. Every ponyful's been in here before. Whew. That's not full for me. Mr. and Mrs. Cake just said I had to greet customers with that other stuff. First, to make it unformed and so their business goes better. But I wanted to say, hey, I haven't seen you around here before I'm Pinkie Pie. But they already know my name somehow. How did you know that? Wow, she talks about 10 miles a minute. Oh, okay, so I gotta talk really fast. So Sparkle gave me the sheet here to introduce me to every pony. I'll be here preparations for the summer sun celebration. So I'm really just here to say hi and let you know that I'll be around to check on things leading up to the celebration. Well, that's great. I'm just finishing writing everything up right now. But I'd love some help later with stuffing the envelopes and selling them. I'm pretty good at it, but I think my tongue would dry out if I tried to do all of them myself. Accept. I must accept. I'd be glad to help you with that. Thanks. I'm glad I got such a helpful helper to help out. Yes, me too. I should probably get back to working. The cakes don't like it when I forget to do something around the store. Alright, I'll let you get back to work then. See you later. You leave the store and look back at your list to determine which pony you shall visit next. Wait! You You just close the doors when you hear a shout from inside. A second later, Pinkie Pie bursts out from the cube corner. Oh my gosh, how can I just let you leave like that? You're doing what haven't really met any point. Like anyway, bye, I knew that already. So I can't just let you go off of at least having a Welcome to Ponyville party or something. It can't be that big because I don't have a ton of time, but... Yes, a Welcome to Ponyville party. We're gonna celebrate the cancellation of Welcome to Ponyville Act 2. Except for me. Pinkie Pie, it's okay. Just slow down and tell me what you're talking about. I'm going to throw you a party tonight to show you how Ponyville ponies... To show you how Ponyville ponies greet their new friends. Man, I'm just butchering up these words right now. I don't know why. How will you have the time for that? Trust me, I'm really good at throwing parties. It won't be a real party, but I'll be able to whip something out quickly. So, you have to be at Twilight Treehouse tonight. That way, we can really work into the Ponyville. Okay, I'll be there. And Pinkie? Thanks. You smile at her. She grunts in response and trots back inside. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I was just taking a drink. Yeah, taking a drink. But, yeah. Let's move on to the second one. I think this is probably going to be the last one since I am going over 20 minutes. So, Applejack. As you walk along the road to Sweet Apple Acres, you cross paths with a large red stallion pulling 2 carts overloaded with pastries. To your surprise, the stallion turns in front of you and blocks your path. Alright, let's see if I can do a good big Macintosh impression. You want something to eat? Nah, I can't do it. Dang it. Actually, this one is pretty funny. Do I know you? Do you have me confused for somebody else? Nope. So, have you seen me before or something? Nope. Are you a sales coach? Nope. What is this, some kind of guessing game? Why are you offering me food? Just being polite. Yo, somebody's growling. I am pretty hungry. And go ahead and pick something. After ruffling through the carts for a few seconds, you find what looks like a freshly made apple pie. It's so warm, it's most delicious. You are briefly unsure about where to place the treat, but soon decide to rest it on your back for the time being. This looks good. Wait! Did you need something else? Who are you anyway? Can I at least get your name before you go? Sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. So yes, Big Mac. Apparently in this game, Big Macintosh says stuff other than yep and nope. The stallion grabs your hoof and shakes it powerfully. For a split second, it feels like he's about to dislocate your shoulder. I'm a Big Macintosh. I'm Zachary. Nice to meet you, Zachary. He releases your hoof easily enough, and after setting it down, seems that your fears of a dislocated shoulder were at least mostly unfounded. Glad to see it still works. Sorry, I can't stand shit. I've got work to do. Yeah, pretty busy as well. But if you say, can I help, he'll just decline anyway. So, you know. Just thought I should point that out. I actually got something else to do as well. I guess I'll just see you at the festival then? Yep. With that, you and your new acquaintance part ways after sharing a brief wave goodbye. Neither of you seem to notice the pie toppler to the ground as you wave. Whoops. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to point out, guys. Another aspect of this game is that, I guess unlike Welcome to Ponyville, even though there's like small hints of this, you can actually do a relationship in this game. It's totally optional. You could totally do romantic stuff, with the main 6, or like you have Big Macintosh and a few others that are gonna be coming after the demo. But it's completely optional. So if you're into that kind of thing, then this is the game for you. It has more emphasis on than Welcome to Ponyville, but again, totally optional. But anyway, back to our game. You walk into Sweet Apple Acres and see piles of apples stacked everywhere. You breathe in delicious aroma and then notice an energetic, hat-wearing Earth Pony come into view, pulling a cart full of apples as she goes. She sees you and approaches eagerly. Oh, I love this track. Yeah, I just want to point out that the soundtrack for playing Amnesia Love and Mystery is actually pretty fantastic. I really like it. But yeah, it's pretty sweet. This is one of my favorites in the game. Well, howdy there, I'm Applejack. It sure is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. We here at Sweet Apple Acres are always happy to meet the pony folk. Huh. And flashbacks to Friendship's Magic Part 1. Hi there, I'm Zachary. It's nice to meet you, Applejack. Before you can finish your sentence, the Earth Pony is already shaking your hoof with her own. I'm gonna assume like Twilight Sparkle in Friendship's Magic Part 1. What brings you around these parts? Twilight Sparkle asked me to come meet all her friends, so here I am. That's great. Well, it sure is my fault talking to you, but I have work to be getting done. What are you doing? You do seem to be working pretty hard. What are you up to? Whoa! Oh, hey, what's with that look? Well, now, Big Macintosh thinks I can harvest all these apples for the festival by myself this year, because last year I needed to accept help, so I'm going to prove him wrong. Wait, is that what we are from Applebuck season? I think it is. Okay, now here's something actually interesting about Applejack. Later on, you do get to talk to her again, but you actually get a unique dialogue. Actually, she's the only one, well, in the demo, you know. I'm sure it's going to do with other characters when the full game's released, but in the demo, Applejack seems to be the only one that does this. You actually get a unique dialogue with her later on when you meet her again. But it's only if you do these conditions, say specific things. So I'm going to do that. By the way, do not, I repeat, do not try to help Applejack, or else it'll turn out to be Applebuck season and she'll just blow you off. Actually get pretty angry, so don't do that. I made that mistake the first time. Yeah, first you're supposed to say, I doubt it. I think there are too many trees since whenever you just read the book all by yourself. I'm trying to say that I can't do something as simple as pluck the trees on my own farm. No, I was just on the input. Oh, I screwed up. That wasn't what I was supposed to say. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Editing, go! Okay, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, it's been a while since I played this game, you couldn't tell. But no. Actually, I remember, you're supposed to say the third one. You can do it! Hey, if you can buck all those trees by yourself, that'd be pretty impressive. Pretty impressive? I'll be the best dang workhorse in all Ponyville. However, seems to appreciate your words, rearing up on her hind legs. I could beat you. I bet I could buck apples faster than you. You think so, huh? That's the best story I ever heard. Well, I'm the best apple bucker there is. Prove it. Applejack rushes to the nearest tree and bucks it. The apple is expectantly falling into the cart attached to her back. She crosses her legs over each other proudly, winking at you. Hey, no point I can outbuck me. I can't remember. I think you're supposed to say you're the best. Well, Applejack, I have to admit, you are awesome at bucking apples. The hell there's to me, but I have to agree. I am the best apple bucker in Ponyville, so thanks. But right now, I best be getting myself back to work. I've been slacking off a little too much. You get the feeling that Applejack would continue talking if she didn't have to get back to work. You bid her farewell and take your leave on Sweet Apple Acres, safe in the knowledge that Applejack is a talented pony who enjoys competition. Okay, guys, that's gonna be it for part 1. You know, playing Amnesia Love and Mysteries demo. You know, we met Twilight, Spike, Pinkie Pie, and Applejack. So, in the next part, we shall meet the rest. So, until then, everybody, this is Mario Family 15 signing off. Take care.